Cool. I think we've got the players that we need in the lobby. I'm missing a Ferrari and a Racing Point. Already got 3 people joining us. Cool. So League One, we're back again. And alright, just seeing if the audio's alright. Cool. So League One, we're back again. We've got Championship later, Premier League tomorrow. It's another week of weekend not racing. And I don't know if I haven't really looked at the driver lineup at the moment, but we're gonna have a look. Who's who, or who's where, sorry. So that is the let's have a look at the drivers. The standings at the moment. Voice Sheng is at the top, 62 points. Lepark there, and 61 in the Renault. So it's very close between the top two. Shadows with 46 in the Red Bull. DT Bevs in the Alfa Romeo with 40. FaZe Bailey in the Mercedes with 30. Young Tommy in the Williams with 22. Justin Bradfield in the McLaren with 14. Delano in the Haas with 14. Harrison in the Ferrari with 14. Cummings in the Ferrari with 12. The Alpha Fox in the Red Bull with 8. Liverpool Fan in the McLaren with 7. Dead Rabbit in the Renault with 6. Swanshanks in the Mercedes with 1. TMBA 59 in the Race Point with 0. Jealous in the Williams with 0. And the rest of the cars are all 0 because there is no drivers. Currently. So we are starting now. We're gonna get into the quali. It's obviously short quali for this one. Let's have a look into the comments. We got Theo saying hello lads, how's everyone? Cryptic saying guess who's back? Guess who is back? Didn't your PlayStation break? Yeah, Shadow saying good luck lads. Good luck to everyone. It says that on the description that we're playing Counter-Strike. So yeah. How fun. But we're not, obviously we're playing F1 2020. It's a very, very clear sky day in quali. Not too much to worry about for the drivers. So who's going to be first out in the pits then? Just turn the volume up on my headphones. And let me just get some track information. Silverstone. A lot of people say they don't like this track on the F1 game. I think it's one of my strongest personally. F1 data. Who's first out then? Let me just get the map up. I have a lap data telemetry on all of them. Who's first out? It's gonna be a Renault. Oh, that's quite loud in my ear. First out's gonna be the Renault of Dead Rabbit. So we're going to have a look through some of the track info. So there is I did not mean to press that. So there is about, there's quite a few corners, but not too much. The lap length is 3.66 miles, which is quite a long track. It says race laps of 52, but we're going to be doing half of that because of 50%. The race distance is half of 190 miles. The lap record is set by Fernando Alonso in 2010 with a 1:30.874, and the fastest lap ever was set by, well, it says fastest lap, was set by Lewis Hamilton in 2016 with a 1:29.243. But we all know that that's been broken in the most recent Silverstone. I think we saw 1:24.2. You full throttle for 70% of the time, and the downforce level on this track is quite high. So, we're going to have a look at Dead Rabbit's lap now. The first person to start his lap in the Renault. Let's see what he can do. This corner is pretty flat out, as we see some yellow flags for race support. It's just going slowly. Yeah, it's really easy to lose the traction on that one if you're not having traction control on full. Goes down to third gear for this one, swoops it round for this next corner. You got to really have a good turn 3 to get the turn 4 perfect. Out of turn 5 now, DRS activated. Good lap so far, good sector 1. Now moving into sector 2, through Brooklyn. You want to go, I usually go up to second and short shift to third for that one. You want to sort of cut the corner, but not really. Yeah, he's done that. Taking the shortest line through to Cops. Cops has used it flat out as well. Turn at about the 50-metre board. And he's done that well as well. This looks like the perfect lap at the moment. Let me just take off the spectator map. Through Maggots and Beckett's. This is really hard to get right, and he's invalidated. He's on a good lap. Who is next? Through Maggots and Beckett's, it will be Brando who's on a lap. He's on the mediums at the moment in the AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri aren't doing so good at the moment. If anything, they're currently the worst in the joint constructors. Oh, and he's kept it in just. That was a really nice corner. What can we see now then? As he takes the shortest line through that corner, setting himself up perfectly. It's going to be a 1:26.0, and you got the McLaren of Baz with a 1:25. As I think, oh, he goes up to third, and Leclerc in a 1:24s already. As we got DT Bevs about to start his lap, and we've also got the racing point of TMBA 59 is just set a lap. You got a Williams as well, young Tommy, and is that a Ferrari? No, it's just someone starting his lap. Crypticala Boys, the next one to come across the line. He's a championship driver. He goes third. He's in the Williams there, about to cross the line. It's Are You Jealous? Are You Jealous goes up to 8th. As I think Jake there went up to 2nd. I think next to us, not across the line, is Oswald Ski. What can he do? He puts himself up to 8th. Next is the Haas. It's going to be Idelano. I think Swanshanks is next across the line. Yes, he is. And it's a 1:27.6. Next across the line will be the Alpha Fox, setting a lap. He's going into the 1:26s. I think Dead Rabbit's about to set a lap too. Yes, he is. He had a really good sector 2 time. What did he do? He gets the 7th. Right. I think that's practically everyone out the way. We've got I Am Sloth is about to start time. Yeah, everyone's coming into the pits now. I Am Sloth about to start his out lap. We've got Shadow's about to start his out lap as well. Shadow's currently 3rd in the championship, I do believe. As we see, I didn't even realise someone. Who was that? I think that was DT Bevs. He just, yeah, it was DT Bevs. He just crossed the line. Young Tommy, I think, is going to cross next. This young Tommy, he's done 2 tenths quicker. on that one. I Am Sloth is about to start on that. Let's have a look at I Am Sloth. Right, going through the first corner then. We're going to go for a nice cinematic camera in the McLaren. I think one of them is covering for Justin, and while we watch his lap, we're going to have a look into the YouTube comments. Right, let's have a look. What have I missed? Sorry if you can hear the fireworks in the background. Obviously it's bonfire night-ish. It was bonfire night last night. There's still fireworks going on, so apologies if you can hear them. Vintage saying hello gents. Cryptic saying I'ma need the look, only had the console fixed from last night. 15 minutes of practice after a 3 race break. Guna saying I'm blocked from commentating. Or commenting, sorry. No mate, yeah, I mean, no idea. Dave said evening. Jake said can see your comments mate, I don't know why. Jake's also saying Cryptic is back. Cryptic is back. Vince saying Guna, how are you mate? Guna saying 2 earlier ones are deleted for some reason. Jake bud. Jesse saying big up DT Bevs. As we see I Am Sloth on the mediums. It's coming around the final few turns now. What's it going to be? It looks actually pretty decent. It's going to be in the 125s and it's going to go up to 5th. I think Shadders is also on a lap. He's coming around the final bend now. What can he do? It is 13th for Shadders. It's quite... What is he on? He's on the mediums as well. So now we've got... I think that's a Mercedes as well. He's on a time. DT Best big lap. Voice Sheng when you're getting a new controller, mate. That's Jake. The parks are saying Voice Sheng, you're not racing. Jake's saying going through standings. I already have gone through standings, so have that. DT Bev's gonna let him have it when the white monster rage. Go on, son. Let's see Sunshine. I can't speak. Swanshanks starting his lap, I do believe. As we're gonna go on board with him in the Mercedes. Ooh, dodgy, and he's invalidated. That's alright. No problem. Still got plenty of time. Brandon on that lap. He's about to start. Let's see what Brandon can do in the AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri actually looking really good in real F1. So we'll see if they're any good in this race. The parks I can't because my R2 button doesn't work. Oh, what a shame for Voice Shane, currently championship leader. That'll be slipping. That'll slip after this race, I'm sure. Gonna have to catch back up. Stupid controllers, eh? I have an R2 button like that. It just doesn't go all the way down, and you can't get the full throttle out the corner. But what can you do? Anyway, Brandon on the mediums, currently 7th. I reckon if he went on the softs, he could get up to the top 4 at least, maybe top 5. Ahead of I Am Sloth. I Am Sloth currently the fastest medium runner so far. Young Tommy doing 3 laps on those mediums. He's getting the most out of them in the quali if he keeps going for laps. Leparte only one in the 24s. DT Bev's very close. Cummings disqualified from the session. So that'll be it for Cummings then, 16th. As we were watching Brandon come around the final few corners now. Oh, we took that corner really well. Very smooth. That's a big firework outside my house. Maybe fireworks to celebrate the lap that Brandon's going to do. It's 6th. Just up above Cryptic Alibi. And those fireworks are just absolutely going crazy. As you can probably hear. I can see him from my window. They're quite cool actually. And DC Bez is going to start his lap. He is 2nd. Can he... That is so loud. Can he qualify any faster than Leparte? We're going to have a look then. And we're going to delve into the comments. And being called. We're going to delve into the comments. We're looking at the good lead the lead. Good and no. Get me on. Go on, Brandon, but nice lap. DT Bev's on boards. Craig has. Watch the DT Bev's lap then. Can he improve? Can he get onto pole position? He is currently about 4 tenths off at the moment. Almost basically 3 tenths off. 8.99. DT Bev's helping Mushroom with some points for Alfa Romeo now after his win last week. Very cool, very cool. Anyway, DT Bev's going through the final few corners now. He's got to take these really well. He hits the bump a little bit there, but that's not a problem. There's 122, 123, 124 in his pole. He's done it. He's gone a lot faster there. Mega lap from DT Bev's in the Alfa Romeo. As we see Lepartre, he's on a lap and he's 1/10 up on his time. Will he be able to match DT Bev's? Will he be able to get pole position? Yes, he will. We'll take it straight back. Just hundredths between the two. He does not want that pole position to be taken away from him. There's a McLaren about to cross the line of I Am Slop. He's going to start his outlap. And there's also Oswaldski in sector 3. He's about to set a time which he's going in the pits. I'll shut my mouth. Shut my mouth. Shadows just moving up the way. The Alpha Fox, the dead Rabbit is currently on a lap as well. He's 1/10 up on his time. Coming out of sector 2. What can he do? It's 4 tenths up on his time apparently. So that's quite impressive from him. We have is that a Haas? It is a Haas, and the other Haas is in the pit. So we're going to go to Idelano, who's also gone in the pit. And it's going to be a racing point of TMBA. He's about to start his lap. He's invalidated actually. And DT Bez, I'm sure, will come in the pits there. And the Red Bull of the Alpha Fox is on the lap and he's 10 seconds down, so he's going to come in the pits too. And is that a racing point of TMBA 59? No, it's not. On blind, it's a Renault of the Lepartre who's in the pits. And there's also a McLaren of I Am Sloth. He's now on the softs. He realised what he can do on the mediums. Fastest medium runner. What can he do on the softs? I Am Sloth isn't as slow as a Sloth, as he proved himself today. What can he do? It's up to third. I knew it. 1:25.061. It's the second row for I Am Sloth. No, sorry, not second. Yeah, second row. It's the second row for I Am Sloth. Great lap from him. Dead Rabbit coming into the pits then. As you see, TMBA 59. He is 8,000 currently down. Mate, that's 300ths down this time. At the moment. In the racing point. Takes that corner really well. Perfect. Brakes right before the curve. I think he's abandoned this lap. Yeah, he's going again, I think. Is he going again? Yes, he is. And the next person will be I Am Sloth, who's doing a slow lap, who's just gone to the grass. Let's see. There is currently a Are You Jealous? Are You Jealous on an outlap. There's a Ferrari on an outlap as well. There's only one Ferrari in this session because no one got disqualified. Oswaldski is also on an outlap. Is there actually anyone on a lap at the moment? TMBA 59. Is he pushing? He does look like he's pushing. He's going full throttle. Full throttle. I can't speak today. Through there, and he's gonna come through. Is he gonna? If he, I'm getting all my words mixed up. If he comes full throttle through cops, then you know he's doing a lap, which he does. Cricket saying happy to get a 130. Fresh tyres, I'd take that, Cryptic Blood. Come on, Harrison, this is time, mate. Maybe as well go out. Anyway, we're seeing TMBA. He's coming to the pits after all that pushing. Oswaldski about to start his lap. It's a Red Bull on a lap. Shadows is on an out lap. So is the Alpha Fox. Just in front of the Alpha Fox is a Haas driver who is also on an out lap. I'm not. I think I'm losing the plot here. Brandon, I think he retired because I feel like he knows what he's doing. Yeah. As you can hear, more fireworks. Jake is also on an out lap. Are you jealous on a lap? Can we follow a lap? Yes, we can. Finally. No, he's going to come in the pits. He's 4 tenths down. Is there a Renault? No, both the Renaults. The Renaults are actually on an out lap. Oswaldski. Is that Oswaldski? Oswaldski is on a lap. But so is the Ferrari of Harrison, who hasn't set one yet. He's not set a time, so let's see what he can do. Is we're going to see someone cross the line. I think that's a Renault. He's going to start his lap. We're going to see a McLaren and a Williams cross the line as well, as they do. Harrison needs to set a lap to get on. He has left it to the very, very last second. What can he do? It's going to be the 125 for him. It's fourth. Fourth for Harrison. Great lap. DT Bev's currently on an out lap. Oswaldski coming around the final corner now. What can he do? It's 14th for Oswaldski. As we see, Cryptic is on an out lap. DC Bez is on an out lap. He's slowing down there. He looks like he's coming into the pits. He's let the Alpha Fox by. Let's have a look at what he can do then. He's 2 tenths down at his time, going for sector 2. Very lucky not to invalidate there, actually. It's going to be the 125 for him. It's a 125.5. And Shadders, his teammate's going to come through as well. He's currently in 15th, 5 tenths up on his time through sector 2. It's going to be the 125 for him too. 125.9, 8 tenths. Improved by 8 tenths, to be fair. That'll be it for Santa. Is that... No, that's a McLaren. I'm colourblind. I am Sloth coming through. He's finished completely. The Hasser Jake goes up to third. Great lap. What am I talking about? The park there finishes. He cannot improve his time. As Bazman finishes in 5th. The Williams crossing the line. Is that a Ferrari going into the pits? Yes, it is. Let's see who has not finished. DT Bevs. DT Bevs is the man on the lap. He's 7 tenths down currently on his time. He could take pole position away. He goes through Marix and Beckett. He goes very wide and he's... Oh no, he's invalidated. That is pole position snatched away from him there at the end of Marix and Beckett. That's very unfortunate for him. The Alpha Fox then. He's coming into the pits even though he was up on his time. Yeah, DT Bears, very unfortunate, very unfortunate. The Haas. Where is the Haas coming out then? Both the Haas have finished. Actually, Delano just about to set a time. Currently 900ths up on it. Is improved by a 10.5. Is anyone left to do? No, there is not. And that is it for qualifying. Olzewski, sorry. Olzewski, not Oswaldski. My bad. Olzewski. Serious Mushroom saying first corner cryptic lol. Great turnout, G4C. Great turnout, good to see guys. I think they're saying nice one. Serious Mushroom, what was the Prem's pole time, anyone? Good saying I'm so off the pace. The Prem's pole time. I'm not sure. Can we have someone check out what the Prem's pole time was? Anyway, as we see Parkday there, pole sitter. Great stuff. Great qualifying. I found it really entertaining, but now it's what we've all been waiting for, the race. Great to see 25 people watching. And then saying Prem pole time was faster than that. You don't say none there. Jake Wills, I think the pole prem time was in the 123s or the 122s possibly. Jake saying poor position to park day, yeah. Yeah, Cryptic saying prem poles probs 123s, yeah. So person fastest on the mediums is Brandon in 11th, which means he could pick a fresh tyre for the race just outside the top 10. And they're saying Denzo set it, and what was that? What would that time be? Your Cryptic saying Denzo the god. Denzo is a god, mate. Clean sweep through October. Top of the standings in the Prem. It's looking cloudy for the race. Could we see some rain? If anyone's racing, can we get an update on the weather to see if it'll be raining or not? That'd be really good. Cryptic saying might have to swap controls with him. Tim Van Burnen saying no rain. That's good for the drivers, but not for the watchers. No rain, gets brighter throughout. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. As we're just watching the formation lap now. Hang on a minute. Right, so we're going to go through the tyres at the moment. Let's have a look at detail. Tyres. Everyone practically on the softs, apart from Brandon Shadows and Sanath. Yeah. And then we got Cummings on the hard, who's in last place. Only Prem drivers and admins can check Premier stuff. 1:24.1 was Denzo's time in the Prem, so we found that out. Brendan disqualified from the session. Santa, Sanas disqualified, and Igelis disqualified. No need. Right, let's have a look then. As we can see, the interval. We want to have a look at we want to put the interval, and we're gonna put the detail on. We're gonna put the detail on position change to start off with. And this has been a very quick formation lap already round. This is just gonna. Here they go then. Been taken over by the computer. Hopefully they got their tyres warmed up with that very quick formation lap. Seeing Cummings very far behind, hasn't even gone through that turn by sector 3. He's just trying to warm up his hards, I think. I think they just need to be warmed, don't they? Because cold hards, basically like driving on ice. 26 laps it is for the British GP. Well, it is 50%. This race for me was Samantha. Sanath, yeah. Good luck, lads, says Justin Bradfield. Here we go then. That is a great view, isn't it? Got 5 red lights, there's a delay. There's a big delay, and there we go. No, they're still waiting. Big delay. They probably haven't even gone yet. Yeah, we're still waiting. And off we go then. As we see Laporta get a good start off the line. What can we see coming through this corner? No contact currently, but is that Jake overtaking DT Bevs? As we see some contact. We've got some contacts at the back between the Williams, the McLaren going for the dive down the inside. As DT Bev swoops round, the McLaren's right next to each other. As Leparque is now 4 tenths ahead of all of them there. And can we get DRS? You see the Red Bulls in the background. I think they're going side by side as well. And there has been a couple of position changes, but not really. He's going to take a look round the outside. I am Sloth, but get nothing done. As we see Harrison making up positions on the starting lap, but that is okay because that is a decent position for Harrison, 6th place. We see Delano making up 2 positions. There's been more yellow flags at Cops, but there's nothing happening. Oh well, yes, there has been. There's been an AlphaTauri. Sanath gone off. Oh, what a shame. He's lost 6 positions, unfortunately. And we see the McLarens now go side by side. Oh, this is going to be a close one on the hang straight. And he got through quite easily. But there's been a virtual safety car for Cummings. Cummings has gone off. Can we see it on Sanath's car? No, we just missed it. But there you have it. He's gone off. And it's brought out the virtual safety car. So that'll slow up everyone. And it might bring them even closer together. As we have a look at the yeah, it's all a bit messed up, ain't it? And you see Oz, yeah, coming in the pits. The Park still in the lead. Yes, there we go. Goodness saying that's the cleanest start to a British GP's ever seen. And as we're racing now again, we see Leparque get a good, what's it called? Get a good start off that one. And Jake is still in front of DT Pez. DT Pez will want to get past. He wants that 2nd position back. And as you can see, Baz is 3 tenths behind I Am Sloth currently. And this is the closest battle on the field at the moment. So we're going to have a look at this. Although DT Pez is 3 tenths behind Jake for 2nd place, and as we see overtake, and Halfa Fox and Harrison are side by side through Magnussen Beckett. You really don't want to do it here, and he's going to back out. He's going to do the sensible thing. Dead Rabbit has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Who's that going off there? There's a McLaren. I don't know what was going on. Baz has just absolutely oh mate, he's absolutely gone flying into the barrier. Anyway, as we're just battle for 2nd place, DT Pez maybe going to look on the inside as we see Jealous make some moves on Baz there. But Baz just coming back on the track. DT Bev's keen to get this position. Leparque, DT Bev setting the fastest time with the 1:32.7. I Am Sloth setting the fastest time with the 31.7 on in the McLaren on the softs. We're going to change the detail now to the tyre that are all on, and we see some yellow flags. It's just the McLaren going into the pits. Sana setting a 31.0 and Scuderia Alpha Tauri, and he's got DRS now. He's got overtake mode, and he's really desperately wants this 2nd place. Does DT Bevs, but he's not going to give it up that easily. Jake, as we see Jake still keeping up with Leparque. And we see Cryptic in 17th. There was a big issue at the start that we didn't quite catch because the front battle was quite exciting. But there was a big crash at first turn. I think about 3 cars were involved. But as we see then, the Haas is going to have DRS. Oh, no, he's not. What am I talking about? He's going to have overtake mode on this straight. Yeah, he does have DRS. What am I? I'm waffling. He's gonna fake the inside. Goes to the outside. Oh, that is very close, and he's been pushed off as well. DT Pev for a 3-second time penalty for that. That is outrageous. You don't get a 3-second time penalty for that. He's keeping his nose in. Are they still side by? No, he's got the pit move done now. 29 for Leparque. He's now pulling away. Now these two are fighting, but Jake wants his position back, and he's gonna have to back up a little bit into that corner because he's gonna hit him. When he goes for the dive down the inside, no, he's too far out. And there you have it then. DT Bev's now in 2nd place. And now Jake is slipping back. And that's the end of that battle. Right. Do we have any more battles to have a look at? We have Brandon, who gets past Oz. Yes. Okay, have a look at the saying. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound rude. But I've got to have a look on how to say his name again. Jake saying get telemetry set up, mate. I would do that, but I would think I think that he gets in the way. So I'm not going to put that up. Pole position. As we are watching, well, who can we watch while I'm trying to find out how to say his name? That was close. I completely missed that one. Shadows gets past there. Oz, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so we see Shadows gaining on Idolano in the Haas. Haas are really strong in the joint constructors at the moment, but I'm not sure who's leading it. DT Bev's setting fast lap 1:28.2. It's already beat the lap record that Fernando Alonso set in 2010. Great stuff. As you just see the tyres get warmed up and then getting faster. Right then, they're all about a second apart now. This is the closest battle on the field. As you see, Shadows lose it a little bit there. And we're going to watch this from TMBA's perspective. I've got DRS, I've got overtake mode activated, as you can see by the wheel there. And they've both got DRS. There's going to be a little DRS train with the Williams behind them as well. And yeah, it's not been a good start for Sanoff, unfortunately. So he's going to have to try and make up some positions. As we see, TMBA still on the tail of Shadows, getting a better exit out of Cops there. And what can we see him do? Everyone's quite spaced out, actually. I think as Sanath makes a move on. Oh, you jealous? Oh, that is very close. Sanath, yeah, getting that move done. The Williams backing off. As we see Shadows gaining on Idolano. Will he go for the move down the inside? He will not. He's playing it safe. He doesn't want to be too chaotic on the first few laps. As he gets a better exit out that corner now. Will he put overtake mode on? Yes, he will. He's got overtake mode activated. As we see Shadows come through there now. As we see TBA and they're all splitting up now. They're all getting a gap on. The closest gap actually is the Alpha Fox, the Harrison. Harrison, good start. Gained one position and he's really gaining on him. As you can see by his helicopter camera, and he's going to go on the inside. This is a great view. And oh, it's like the Mercedes this year. And Harrison's going to keep fighting for that position. He's going to keep the nose in, but the outside line on this one always seems to come out on top. But they're still side by side. And as they come through now, the old turn one with Cheers Cops. Harrison is going to get in the lead. Great stuff. He's going to keep that position. And oh, whoa, the Alpha Fox there. I don't know what happened to him, but he just bottled it into the grass. As I thought, Delano went into the grass there as well. It's close stuff. DT Bez only 6/10 behind Leparte. As you can see him hitting the grass and stuff. He's gone off the track there too. Might have some penalties, and this is really close now as we get into the braking zone. As you can see, Shadows get past, and they're side by side now, and they're going to come through. Will and I Jealous has left the session. If Vintage can get him another invite, that'd be fantastic. And I think Shadows got the move done there. As we're going to watch now, the front two. This is the battle for first place. DT Bears and the Potter. And we're fighting it out this whole qualifying session and the whole race so far. So who can get pole position? Who can get number one? This would be good to get the AlphaTauri some points. Not AlphaTauri, sorry, Alfa Romeo. As you can still hear the fireworks. I hope you can't anyway, I can. And it's quite frustrating. Alright, so we can see the soft runners will pit around lap 11. And the mediums, that's when the mediums and the hards will really kick in. Alright. So yeah, he's got overtake mode, he's got DRS now. Look how fast that Alfa Romeo is going to the lead at 203 miles per hour now, 204. He's going to go for the old switcheroo, he might do. He's still behind him. And he's going to go on the outside. Leparc is going to try and push him out. And he's kept it there. He's put his car in all the right places. And he doesn't want to waste too much overtake mode on Leparc currently, as they battle for first place. And now the gap is 3/10. Cryptic Alibi gets in a 3-second time penalty, as you can see in the bottom there. As you can see, right, he's going to have DRS again here on the softs. Will he enable overtake mode? No, he will not. So he's gonna play the patient game, try to get him on one of the straights. As we see, the Al Fox is also 6/10 behind Harrison. But currently, the first and second is closest on the field, as Jake follows 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds behind now, yep. And I think DT Bevs is actually currently faster than Leparc as Brandon picks up a 3-second time penalty there. As they go through Maggots and Beckett, you can see these two have been practicing and they're nailing it. And as I say that, commentator's curse, he loses it a bit there. He's going to get overtake mode enabled though to get the traction down. And I don't think I've seen him take his foot off the accelerator. And yeah, he's just getting it done there. Really close battle between these two so far. So we're going to watch this from Leparc as there's been a Sector 2 crash. Who is that? Is that Swanshanks? Yes, it is. He did spin, and that'll lose him a couple positions in 13th. Unlucky for him. Cryptic now on the Alfa Romeo. As you see, Shadows 2/10 behind Dead Rabbit currently. And we're going to keep an eye on DT Bevs and Leparc's time. As you see, they're 6/10 apart. I think Leparc is slightly pulling away. A few hundredths a lap maybe. And that gap has now increased between Shadows and Dead Rabbit. And as you can see, Are You Jealous making the move? Oh, sorry, they go into the pits, my bad. We're going to keep an eye on this then, as Shadows and Dead Rabbit are going to scrap it out for 7th. Swanshanks in the pits after that crash. Might have got some front wing damage. I see Basman. I didn't even see Basman DNF. Basman and Cummings are out of the race, unfortunately. He's got 120 comments of the stream. Lovely keen driving there, says Guna. Joseph Damp saying it's so fast. Joseph saying wow. Christmas is saying Bev's wasting fuel though. Yeah, I agree. Oh, what's we seen? As I'm reading through the comments, Shadows has been spun by Dead Rabbit, I do think. And that'll cause some drama in the incident report. As we see, is that Jake overtaking DT? Oh, no, he's in the pit. But Shadows, I think, did get spun by Dead Rabbit. Has Dead Rabbit got front wing? Has he got front wing damage? We're going to see now on the repairs. He hasn't. He's going to put the mediums on. He's going to carry on. So I'm not sure what happened there. But I think I was able to catch it on stream, even though I didn't see it. So that Pit Boy Bevs, Big Spin Madness. Hope he doesn't have any whiplash. Yeah. The Alpha Fox now on Harrison though. It's the closest battle currently on the field. As we see Delano get overtaken by Jedis in the pits. And he turns the cops really early there, the Alpha Fox. Only 4/10 behind though, still catching. And it's through Maggots and Beckett. Who's going to come out on top through here? Really hard chain of corners. Oh, in my opinion, the hardest chain of corners on the calendar. As you see, overtake mode activated, DRS enabled. He's on the Ferrari. This is almost a sort of 20. Oh, he's been spun. He's been hit. He managed to keep it there somehow, some way. But he did get hit by the right rear of Harrison, and that I am soft pitting with Harrison into 3rd. And we're going to see the softs. The soft runners pit for the mediums, and that'll take him to the end of the race. As Harrison now is to the pits too, and Leparc has also pitted. As they're going to see Jake coming as well. TMBA is going to do another lap on the softs too. Are You Jealous has joined back. That's good to see. It's going to bring Shadows up to third. I don't know what happened there. He's been spun. Yeah. Right. So. Got DT Bevs. That is technically the battle for first place. Although they're in 4th and 5th. DT Bevs in their park say the pits have really took their toll now. He's going to have overtake mode and DRS. He's going to swerve to the left there, but they're going to have... It's going to be a battle through Brooklands, and they've made contact. And DT Bevs has gone and he's lost the car. And now there's going to be a big gap. There's going to be a big gap. And they've both put the mediums on. Very cold tyres, hard to race. It was going to be a battle through Brooklands, as you always see. Right. As they're watching this now, this is technically the battle for first. Nice save, says Serious Mushroom. That was a nice save, but he is running out of VRS. He needs to preserve it. Still got DRS though. As Iron Sloth gets a 3-second time penalty. DT Bevs did get a penalty as well, and I think Lepark has a penalty as well, so I still think they're even. As TMBA goes up to first. I think he was already in first actually. I think I'm just dreaming. The times have disappeared on my timing sheets, and I don't know why. As we see them now move up because Harrison is now pit. And it says that DT Bevs needs to pit and he's running out of fuel. So you might want to preserve them, Sonny Jim. Jeff's saying unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, it won't be unsportsmanlike conduct here as he's going to go for the overtake in the exact same place now when he's got the move done. He has got the move done. He has got revenge in the exact same place. Good move, and that is first place currently now for DT Bevs. Or provisional first place, should I say, sort of. So that'll be them. And so as you see, Laporta's now, he's got a 3-second time penalty now, Laporta, sorry. And I think he's just done that to get a little bit faster because he knows DT Bevs has got a penalty. And if he thinks he's even and he thinks he's faster, maybe he can take a faster line through the corner to get an advantage on DT Bevs, maybe. I don't know, that's just my thinking. It might just be a complete mistake and I'm just waffling. But Lepark said this battle for first. I wouldn't have gone for it there personally, but he wanted to take a brave risk. You have to take risks to be on top these days. So yeah. So now they're moving up to seconds. Shadows, the last one to pit on the mediums. As we got yellow frags in sector 2, there's nothing. Brandon picking up a 3-second time penalty. Harrison getting the move on Thingy. Yes, he's in the pits. TMBA 59. As Lepark says, he's now got DRS and overtake mode. He hasn't equipped overtake mode though. Is he going to go for it on the outside? Yes, he is. Here they go through Brooklands again. And I think DT Bevs is going to keep it, but he's going to keep his nose in. I think there was a little bit of contact and maybe, just maybe, the front wing has been hit off a little bit there. And it's a really close fight in between the two now. Serious Mushroom saying it's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet. It's a great scrap between these two. It's really entertaining to watch. More entertaining than the actual real life F1. Sorry about the coughing. I haven't got COVID, I swear. Right, as we're seeing now, 4 tenths behind there. Are they going to go for a scrap on Brooklands again? Put your votes in the comments. Right, he's equipping overtake mode now, Lepark there. And he is gaining still, and they're just going to keep switching positions, and it's just a matter of when and where for these drivers now. You got to be in the position to win it at the end, and who is it going to be? Because they just keep swapping back and forth. There's now overtake mode, DRS, Oh, would you believe it? He's going to go for it through Brooklyn's again. And it's going to be Brooklyn's for these two drivers. And Leparque is going to go for it on the inside. DT Bev's still keeping the nose in though. Both on the medians, both on the steering like crazy. And Leparque is keeping the nose in and he's got it. He's got the move done. Leparque takes that first place back. Easy peasy squeezy. But the fight is not over yet. DT Bevs, as you can see, still gaining on him. 3 cops. And there's still only 5 tenths between them. We can see him gain through Maggots and Beckett's now. He's got overtake mode, got DRS activated. He's now going for it on the hanger straight. Will it be enough? Yes, it will, I think. It will. He's going to go for it on the outside. Oh, he's still got it on the outside. I didn't even realise. And DT Bevs, is he going to take this position back? Leparque, they're keeping the nose in. And they're going to be side by side coming through here. He's going to go for the old switcheroo now on Leparque. This is great racing. And he's now there still side by side. And what is this camera angle? And Leparque has been pushed off and he's going to take that line. And what on earth has happened there? He's taken the line to get back in front of DT Bevs and hasn't gone very well when he's sliding and slipping. But now, he's going to have overtake mode. He's going to have DRS. It's going to be at Brooklands as I Am Sloth has DNF'd. And I don't think it's going to be there this time, but as we're going to have a try and look, Delano, I think, has got, not Delano, sorry, I Am Sloth. And he's bringing out the safety car. Ho, ho, ho. He's brought out the safety car. And this is now going to make things very interesting. It's going to be very good for Shatters, who's decided to stay out currently. And we see if these two drivers might pit for the softs, because the softs last 11 laps. Will they pit or will they keep it on the mediums? As we've got to catch up to the safety car first. And it's been great racing, it really has. These two are very, very, very fun to watch. Right, so it's currently DT Bevs in first place. And Shadows, I think, will come in the pits. Yeah, he will. He's got to. And I don't think they will come in the pits. These two. As the safety car has not come out yet. Bevs has got time to save fuel now. Yeah, save up your overtake. Save up your fuel. Because this is the time to do it. And it'll make the fights even more interesting. We've got fireworks to celebrate how entertaining this is. Perfect for Shadows. It was perfect for Shadows. Where is Shadows going to come out actually? We'll see just now. I think he will come out in about maybe 6th. That's going to be 5th. 5th for Shadows. That is a great stop considering the spin that he had. That is going to be great for him. So the safety car will stay out for about 2 to 3 laps. Yeah, very entertaining. Jake Wilson putting in the chat at I Am Sloth and Bazman saying so much for 1 and 2. Yeah, shame for the McLaren drivers. They were doing so well, 4th and 5th on the first lap, and then it still went downhill from there, unfortunately. Young Tommy up 11 places, didn't even realise. Great race so far by him. Then cops happened. Yeah. Right, so now we're just going to have to wait, and everyone is going to get a good start off this. If not Leparque, DT Bev's going to hold him up, but what to talk about? What to talk about? We could talk about real life F1. I mean, Mercedes winning the Constructors' Championship. Who would have guessed it? Because I definitely would have, and I'm pretty sure everyone else would have. And it's getting boring now, to be honest. I'm not enjoying F1 at the moment. That was a very loud firework. Yeah, it's just quite boring. Mercedes. I feel like if Mercedes weren't in there, maybe even if Lewis Hamilton wasn't in F1, it would just be a lot more entertaining to watch. Just like this, I'd rather watch. No offense to weekend night racing, but I'd rather watch weekend night racing than F1 at the moment. Just because of this. Just because of these battles that happen. And I think it can't get much more entertaining than it has with these front two at the moment, this week. And that was another big firework. It's bonfire night was last night, put them away. Save them for next year. But bonfire night did, I hope everyone had a good bonfire night. I hope everyone had a good Halloween too. If you went trick-or-treating or not. Hopefully you got some good treats. The safety car's taking forever. It takes a pee really. I think the guy who drives it has led 700 laps in his career. Never won a race. I think that's what they said. But yeah, not 700 laps. Sorry, I'm being stupid. Is it something? No, it's not. He's led about, I don't know, mate, 7,000 laps or something. But yeah, close battle. Everyone on the medium. Some people putting on the softs. We have about 4 people on the softs. Serious Mushroom saying starting to enjoy qualifying more than races now. Cryptic saying it's so annoying when you're at the back and the driver is going slow so we don't catch up. As we see Cryptic there, still putting stuff in the chat, even when he's racing. What a legend. In that classic racing point that he's always in. What on earth has happened there? What? I don't think I'm being stupid or anything, but what on earth has Shatters just done? What on earth was that? As we see the restart, and the Williams has gone off at the back. Shatters, mate, I don't know what on earth has happened there, but Shatters has got to let him through, surely. Was that just the best start I've ever seen on a safety car restart? Shatters up to P1. I don't know. I'm so confused. As Dead Rabbit's been overtaken now, the Williams and the Haas are side by side. Oh, what's going on with the Williams there? The Haas and Dead Rabbit are really close now. Jake and Dead Rabbit, they're going to go side by side into Cops. Maybe he might go for the switcheroo, which he will when he's made contact. And he's at a front wing of Jake. It doesn't look like it, but it must be. As we see it now, these two go side by side from the perspective of Delano. What is going on at the front now? These have all pulled away, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see Brandon making a move. Sorry, we can't go to the front just yet because it's really close between these lot, and I don't know how there hasn't been an accident yet, and they're lagging all over the place. And Sanas has picked up a 3-second time penalty, and he's going to go for it down the inside of the Haas. You see front wings flying everywhere. And is that Brandon and Sanas, or is that Brandon and Delano scrapping it out? Yes, it is. Brandon's going to keep the nose in. He's going to be pulled away. Delano, Brandon keeping it there. Young Tommy's now under pressure by Delano. Harrison has now left the session as well. Is that the greatest safety car restart I have ever seen? See them two now go side by side. He's got the overtake mode now. Young Tommy. Oh mate, can we get a helicopter view? No, we can't. Young Tommy's let Delano through. I can't believe that safety car restart. I don't know whether it was legit or not, but now we've got the Renaults in third and fourth, and we've seen a move now. It goes to Harrison. What a shame. Is this the two Alpha Tauris now scrapping it out? For 8th and 9th. I was going to have a look at the front now. DT Bevs behind Shadows. We're going to have a look into the comments to see. Jake saying Shadows needs to get those places back. I don't know, you know. I don't know whether that was legit or not. I don't know whether that was the greatest safety car race that ever made, but DT Bevs is going to take the lead now, but Leparc has got to get past Shadows. And I don't know what on earth that was. But I need to look at the race director for ignoring yellow flags after this race, because I am very convinced, yeah, Shadows is now giving the positions back, I do think. So that'll now leave for some entertainment in the front two again, as you see young Tommy going into the pits. We got Brandon just behind Samus, his teammate. The Alpha Tauri is in points paying positions here. And he's going to have overtake mode and DRS on his teammate, but I don't think it's going to be enough to challenge through Brooklyn. Let's just see Dead Rabbit on Jake now. And we're going to go for it, but there's no fine there. Yeah, soft tires looking good as well for Shadows. As you see, Dead Rabbit now is 5 tenths behind Jake. And we've got Leparc 7 tenths behind DT Bevs. Leparc is now closing up by 2 tenths on that corner. And we're going to have overtake mode and fuel saved up. And he's off the car a little bit there. So that might pay, what's it called? Affect his chances on getting DT Bevs anytime soon. There's 5 laps left of this race. Already this race has gone so quick. From the amount of action that has happened. Brandon, you see, he's 3 tenths, 4 tenths now behind his teammate on the timing sheets. And now it's down really to these top two. As we're going to see Brandon now, he's got overtake mode, he's got DRS, but so has Sanath. But Brandon's gaining more than Sanath's gaining on the Haas in front of him. And as they go through Brooklands now, Brandon picks up once again another 3 second time penalty. As we're seeing the battle for 13th now. Are you jealous? Overtaking Harrison's Ghost. Unfortunate again for Harrison. As you see, Leparc has caught up by about 7 miles there. I say 7 miles, it's about 7 tenths. And now through Maggots and Beckett, Leparc is looking faster and he goes wide on there, so that'll hinder him on the hanger straight. He's not going to have overtake mode, he's just going to have DRS, but he's going to get the slipstream, and look how close he's getting now. And as they come through this long corner, he's not going to go for it on the inside. But on the final few corners, will they battle it out through Brooklands once again, as we've seen them do it about 4 times already? We're going to watch this from the back of DT Bevs' car. He's got such little overtake. He's at 8% ERS currently. He's now gone up to 20% almost. And Leparc is right on his gearbox. And here they go for the exit of this corner. Leparc, I mean, DT Bevs has got overtake mode activated. He's disabled it. Leparc is now gaining, and he's not going to go for it on Brooklands this lap. But he's going to still be right on his gearbox. And as we see, Delano go for a move on Dead Rabbit, and they're side by side for 4th. And, sorry, not 4th, 5th. And it's going to put the Hasses in 4th and 5th. But now we're going to keep on watching Leparc on DT Bevs. There's been so many highlights. Theo, mate, if you're watching, you've got to make a highlights on this, because this is absolutely unreal. Dead Rabbit with a 3 second time penalty. But we don't care about that. We care about this. Leparc now gets a better exit off the hanger straight. He's got overtake mode, he's got DRS. I don't think he's going to get it on this corner. But he definitely, wait though, oh, he's gaining, and yeah, he's not going to get on this corner. But they might well have a look through Brooklands once again. And I keep saying Brooklands because Harrison messaged me, mate, to show us what happens. Is there any money on this? There's pride. As you see, yellow flags from McGlory. inside spots for DT Bez. Shadows to closing in. Oh, as we see, Delano is about a tenth behind as the Alpha Fox. And Sanus has gone off. What an earth. Delano now behind Shadows on his gearbox. He's going to keep an eye on the timing for Leparte and DT Bez. And he's just on the gearbox, but he just can't get through. And who was that fighting? I can't remember. Oh, it was Delano and Shadows, wasn't it? See Brandon, Dead Rabbit, Delano and Shadows now. Shadows kind of forming a train. And the top three have practically stayed the same, apart from DT Bez and Leparte, swapping between first and second the whole race. There's now 3 laps left, and it's practically a sprint race now between the top 2 runners. And I think we're just going to have a look at this. At the moment, he's gaining on the hanger straight. He's got no ERS left, but he's going to go for it down the inside. And this could be it for Leparte as he goes around the outside, and he's going to keep the position DT Bez is. Very nice job by DT Bez. I think he had to go a little bit wide there. But depending on the penalties, we could see a bit of change up here on the top 2. As we're now on 24 out of 26 laps. And again, it's always Leparte. He's lost the car a little bit there. He's pushing very hard. Will Leparte be able to get it on this straight now? Going through to Brooklands. Has Leparte got any overtake mode left? Yes, he does. He's going to have a cheeky look down the inside, but not come out with anything. He's looking for DT Bev to go wide there, but DT Bev is a good enough driver to say, no, I'm not having this. And he's going to block the car and put his car in all the right places to keep the first place. See a battle for 15th there. Young Tommy and Harrison. It's just Harrison's goes. And the 528th comment have just come through. I'm not going to look at that just in case something happens here. And DT Bez has hit the grass there, but so has Leparte. And Leparte has been trying to be saving up his ERS, but DT Bez looks like he's pulling away on the straight. Leparte just closed Shadows. No, he didn't. Anyway, we're seeing now it's lap 25 out of 26. Leparte has been trying to get past DT Bez. He's got to save up that overtake mode. And DT Bez's rear end looks all over the shop. As they've now done 14 laps, 13 laps for Leparte. He's on fresher tyres, even though he's not going to do much really at this stage. And now he's got overtake modes. He has got DRS. And guess what? It's Brooklands again. But will he be able to make the move? He goes for a cheeky look on the inside, and no. There's not going to be anything there again for Leparte. His brakes are on fire, you can see that. And now it's just a matter of... it's just a matter of who can get on top now. It's literally... there's so little time to get through. There's about 2 minutes left of this race. In them 2 minutes... It can either be, it's going to be a podium for both of these, obviously. But maybe Leparte's thinking in his head, podium or nothing, or first place or nothing. Sorry. As we can see, he's going to go for the move down the inside. It's really risky, and I think DT Bez is going to keep this position again. Yes, he does. He really wants that, and we can see Jake catching up because of all the fighting. As Dead Rabbit, I think, gets past the Alpha Fox. Yep. You have a look at that, and young Tommy gets past. They're side by side now through Cops, and young Tommy gets the move done. Saint Leparte is still behind DT Bez. Will be able to get a good exit through here. It's the last lap now. He's running out of fuel. He's got overtake modes. Got 20% of it. He's got DRS. This is maybe the last chance for Leparte to overtake him. And no. It's not going to happen through Brooklands. We still got 3/4 of the track left to do. Well, that is the key overtaking spot right there. as now they're making their way towards the old Turn 1 cops. He's gaining on him though. He's got 5% overtake mode left. How much does DT Bevs have? He has 14%. And he's running out of fuel, is Leparkte. He needs to keep an eye on that just in case he's running in rich mix and he's not meaning to. And that is a really... Oh, he's lost it a little bit there. And I think that might be it. DT Bev's out of everything. Well, actually, I'm not going to say anything too soon just in case there's any penalties. But I think that will be it. Now, DT Bevs is going to come through the final few corners. Will he win it? Who knows? He will win it. Oh, Jake will win it. Jake wins it. Shadders comes second. DT Bevs third. Leparkte fourth. I can't believe what's just happened there. Swanshanks to come 11th. If there's no penalties. TMBA 12th. Are You Jealous 13th. Young Tommy 14th. Oswalski 15th. And Harrison 16th. But what a shame for those two drivers. We're battling it out the whole time. Great race, clean and fair. DT Bev's scammed, technically, yeah. DT Bev's has been scammed. Jake has won it, though. Driver of today, Shadders, but you'll do a poll for that. Great respect, GG guys, especially Jake and Shadders. Yeah, they stayed on top. And they stayed in, and there you have it. Great win for Jake there in the Haas. Really stayed out of all the action, not much fighting for him. And there you have it. That is it. Great racing between DT Bevs and Leparkte. Very unfortunate about the penalties though, only third and fourth. And yeah. Yeah, Shadder's safety car incident, that was scary. To be fair, Shadder's 12th to 2nd. Sanna 13th to 7th, managed to pull it back. Swanshanks 18th to 11th. That was a decent race from him. Great stuff, great stuff. Great racing the whole way through. No penalties for Jake. We're going to have a look at the race director quickly. Because I want to have a look at... let's see if we can have a look to see... Shadders. Exceeding track limits. It doesn't look like anything for the safety car, but... Shadders exceeding track limits. Exceeding track limits, yeah. So, yeah, that looks to be it. I appreciate everyone who watched the stream. That was a great race. One of the best races I've seen in League One. Championship in a bit. So get ready for that. Yeah. That is it for the British Grand Prix. Next week we'll be at... I'm not sure, but we'll be somewhere. We'll be somewhere. Championship in about 15-20 minutes. And Jake Wilson will be commentating for that one. But it's been a pleasure hosting all. I'll see you in about 20 minutes, and goodbye.